Hello guys, welcome to another episode of my channel. Wait, there's somebody who wants to come up. Look at them. Hi baby, how are you? What have you been doing today? Are you hungry? Today I thought about cooking something for you because it's been so long ago since I did a cooking video, and I thought about an amazing dish that I actually cook quite a lot, and I've shared it a couple times on my Instagram. I've been sharing it, I don't know if I shared it already on YouTube. So today we are going to make something like shakshuka, a little bit different, a little bit of different. This is all vegetarian. Is it vegan? Oh, I think, no, it's not vegan because I'm gonna add eggs, but you can leave them out. But it's vegetarian. Let me just feed Pena quickly because he's not gonna stop until I haven't fed him. It's a bit early for dinner, to be honest. Beten, danke für das leckere Essen. Oy, good boy. Okay, now we have all this time and all the space because Penny's not gonna bother us. This shakshuka version is one of my favorite versions because it has eggplant to it, and you know my love for eggplant. Actually, there was a time when I could not eat eggplants anymore for like a month or so because I've been eating too much of it. Do you see how clean the van looks today? I took so much time cleaning it. The first thing we're gonna do is cutting those eggplants into finger thick pieces. The last few weeks I've been enjoying my life so much since, you know, I've been settling here a little bit. Recently I have the chance to go to the gym. I started pole dancing yesterday again in a course, something I haven't done for so long, and I also have the possibility to serve whenever I like. So I've been really active, and I actually can still feel my muscles super sore. So after we have those eggplants, have a look, we're gonna just put some salt on it so it can absorb all the moisture. When you cook it in the pan, it will take a little bit less time. Jalapeno, you're a savage. We just let it sit for like 15 minutes and you will see already the moisture is getting out. Oh, actually I need the cutting board. Let me just transfer it already to the pan. Clumsy me. I'm gonna put the eggplants already into the pan. This is already my favorite part because it looks amazing. It will look so good. You could serve it right out of the pan, and it's super healthy. It's super delicious. It's so good for breakfast or brunch. I'll prepare for brunch. Sunday brunch, it's perfect. So that's how it looks like. Beautiful. I'm gonna set it aside. Lately I've been not traveling much, but I don't feel the urge to discover anything around here because, as you know, I've been way too long here. I've seen pretty much everything, so having a sort of steady life is pretty nice. Now we're gonna take the pepperbell and cut it into fine cubes. Have you been seeing my looks lately? I am in a phase where I'm really taking care of myself, and I mean, I don't have anywhere particular to go, but yet every day I wake up and I get ready and I look different every day. Have a look. And we can't get enough. We just living it up. We just living it up. We just living it up. Live it up, yeah, yeah. Live it up, live it up, yeah, yeah. Live it up like na 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 na. I'll show you how to do it right now. Living life loud. It's amazing how I can manage to get different looks every day, although I live in such a small space. It just shows that you really don't need much. Some of my followers on Instagram were telling me they did get a little bit inspired because they have been not taking so much care of themselves during quarantine. I mean, people don't have to take care of themselves, and just because I dress up and make my hair and my makeup doesn't mean that it makes me any better. It just makes me feel good in my own skin, and I feel like some of us maybe have neglected that during quarantine time. I found myself back at it again. I think ever since the breakup, to be honest. I know I keep talking about it as if it was an issue, but it's like that, right? Mostly when people get out of a relationship, they start to take all that time, hopefully, for themselves, you know, become your better self, doing exercise, doing all the things you always wanted to do without having to think about the other person. And I think it's very liberating. I think it gives you a lot of freedom to use that time and really focus on yourself. So we have these really nice cubes right now, and now we're gonna cut a red onion. Guys, I wanted to talk to you about a very enlightening moment that I had a couple of days ago. It was late at night. I did a live on my Instagram. I was also revealing the secret about this tattoo that I have here. Oh, I never showed you, right? I'm so much more personal on Instagram, but yeah, I got a tattoo, this tattoo in summer. It has its own story that I'm not gonna reveal now. I revealed it in my live and some people already know about it. I will tell you the next time. You will think, oh my god, she's crazy. How could she do that? Anyway, so the story that I wanted to tell you about the enlightening moment that I had. So I was doing this live on my Instagram, right? After I went off, I was checking my DMs, just looking around, answering people as I like to do it. There was a person, a guy who actually already messaged me like a month ago or so, because he was living in the area and he knew that I was staying here. I like to meet up people, even though I'm with Toby all day, every day, for 2 months now. Can you believe it? 24/7. No, and that guy, he messaged me asking if I want to hang out, and I was trying to schedule actually something in the daytime because it was already 10 o'clock at night, and I normally don't like to meet people late at night, especially guys. I think they just think it's some sort of invitation, right? I know a lot of you gonna think, oh, you crazy, you can't do that. Haven't you learned? Like, don't invite people, strangers to your house. But I mean, I'm with Toby. I didn't feel uncomfortable or any sorts. I trust my gut, right? By the way, take the tomato and cut it as well. So yeah, he came over then because I'm pretty much a night owl. Sometimes I just stay awake till 3 in the morning researching and reading. Come over if you want, we can have a talk, but don't try to kiss me or anything. Like, I was warning him already, like, don't try to make a move, don't do anything. You gotta be straight up, right? Because, you know, guys think that, I think. Anyway, so he came. At the beginning, it was a bit superficial tense. Yeah, really small talk, superficial about the van, about what I've been doing, and so on. Because it's just so boring. It's just so very boring, to be honest. To get always asked those same questions, especially in my position. Imagine all the amount of people I meet, and every time they ask me, oh, how is it to live in a van? How do you make money? And all these kind of questions. But for me, it's just a little bit tiring sometimes. So we were talking, and I don't know what shifted. And all of a sudden we were talking very, very spiritually. So spiritually that it changed me in a way. It was totally weird. He told me about, because he was a Navy officer, and he was just telling me about how he had a friend who was is a medium, and he was on the ship with him because he only stayed there for 5 days for whatever reason. I don't really quite remember. They were casually talking, and all of a sudden he mentioned that he was seeing somebody in the room that he was staying. He was seeing a girl always sitting, like a spirit sitting in the room. And he could have not possibly known it because nobody talked about it on the ship. But 7 years previous, a girl actually committed suicide on that boat. I was listening, intrigued, because I wanted to know the story and what was happening. I'm very spiritual in a way. I believe in souls, because I believed in it, but I never really tapped deep into the topic. And that night, and when he explained me the whole meaning and the whole process of how souls have a mission on earth, and because of the encounterment I had with this person. So now we take the eggplant and we're gonna grill it up. Now we have the eggplants really soft. Oh, that's my favorite, but I could already eat it like that. Maybe I just steal one. Oh, I'm burning. Now we take them out and just put them aside real quick. So now we have all our ingredients: the pepperbell, the onions, the garlic, the tomato, and we're just gonna put everything in here. Everything. Coming back to that story, that guy who came over, we had this crazy spiritual talk, right? It was just so intense that night that I started to cry. So we were talking about how souls come back on Earth, new souls, old souls, and they come back on Earth to fulfill a mission. A lot of the story, why it touched me as well, has a lot to do with my twin flame that I will tell you about in another video. My twin flame, he saw me in a light no one has ever seen. He was so convinced that I had a mission on Earth. I felt like, wow, all of a sudden, yeah, you have something to give to the world. If it's just inspiration through my videos or the people that I meet and help along the way in their journey. Because I'm always so open to meeting new people, making new experiences, because I'm not closing myself towards life. I'm always out there. When you trust your gut, most of the time it will never lead you wrong. And that was just a really nice experience for me, to be honest. When everything has come down and is sort of soft, we're gonna open the tomato can. Just gonna add a little bit of water so the consistency is a little bit nicer, like a sauce. This is a Moroccan spicy paste, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of it. If you don't have it, you can use, we add a little bit more salt. A sweet pepper. By the way, have the heat now on not too high. Don't put it all the way up. We're gonna add a little bit of cumin, garlic powder if you like. I love garlic, so I can never have enough garlic in a dish. Just hide them in between the sauce so they get covered up a little bit. Gonna put the eggplants here in between. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. Na 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 na. Do you know the 90s kids are not even kids anymore? I had to come to the realization I'm a boomer officially for all the teenagers. Jeez. But yet I'm having these pom-poms on my head, so tell me something about it. This already itself looks incredible. Incredible. Oh, by the way, did you see that? It's like an egg holder. I hang it on a wall and it protects the eggs while driving. Oh my goodness. Normally, you would need a lid to cover it up so the eggs can steam a little bit, you know. So we have these eggs and we're just gonna put it in here. We're just gonna spread it out a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I might just leave it like that because I don't have a lid. We don't need the stems necessarily. Just gonna need the leaves. Oh, the smell of it just kill me already. Look at this dish. I have to put the heat a bit more on this side. Just gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on each one. You're gonna love this dish, guys, I'm telling you. This is such a nice brunch. You dip it with bread. It's just simply beautiful. Oh, wait a second. I think I did cook that recipe before, but I did it in German. I did cook that recipe before. I forgot that I did. How embarrassing is that right now? But I did it in German, so now it's in English. Can't get better than that, can it? We don't want the eggs to get too hard. We don't want them to cook all the way through. Then at the end, I'm just gonna sprinkle some parsley all over it. And now look how beautiful that dish looks. And now, guys, while I'm in my slippers at home, we have this beautiful dish which we're gonna eat now right here on this beautiful spot. I hope you enjoyed that video. You have to try it, you have to taste it. Send me the pictures, tell me how it tasted if you cooked it. I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye.
Live it up.